I'm Pia and this is Kini News. A Perikatan Nasional MP has turned down the challenge to debate with Rafizi Ramli on economic issues. This is after Rafizi's similar offer was rejected by two other PN's leaders, Sanusi Makno and Azmin Ali. Minister of Economy Rafizi Ramli revealed that he has received a response from Bachok MP Muhammad Sulaiman regarding his debate challenge. Based on Syahir's response, Rafizi concluded that no one in Perikatan Nasional is brave enough to step forward to accept his challenge to a debate on the economy. Syahir yesterday said he was waiting for Rafizi's letter challenging him to debate on economic matters. The PKR Deputy President has shifted the target of his challenge to Syahir after caretaker Kedah Menteri Besar Sanusi Muhammad Noor and Selangor PN chairperson Azmin Ali rejected his invitation. Meanwhile, in his response letter, Syahir said he was of the same opinion as Sanusi that their energy and time would be better used to focus on providing service and resolving the rakyat's problems. When contacted by Malaysia Kini, Syahir confirms that he has rejected a debate with Rafizi. Rafizi initially wanted to debate with Sanusi on economic matters rather than focusing on the rhetoric of which side is more Malay. The court today has temporarily banned Sanusi Makno from speaking about Anwar's moral issues. Anwar's applications for the interim injunctions was granted pending hearing of the Prime Minister's defamation suit against Sanusi to be heard.
The High Court in Alor Setar has allowed Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's bid for an interim injunction against caretaker Kedah Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Makno. Anwar's counsel, Sankara Nair, confirmed the matter with Malaysia Kini today. The PH chairman is suing Sanusi over an election campaign speech in Tambun in November last year in the run-up to the 15th general election. The Perikatan Nasional Election Director was alleged to have said that the plaintiff is, among others, immoral. Sankara alleged that the utterances were made during two ceramah in Negeri Sembilan on March 18th and Selangor on July 11th. He added that the court order was served on Sanusi's lawyers today at 12:30 p.m. Malaysia Kini is attempting to reach out to Sanusi's legal team for a response on the matter. According to a copy of the court order dated yesterday, Sanusi must comply with the interim injunction upon being served a copy. The order stated that the defendant is restrained from repeating the alleged defamatory statement as contended by the lawsuit, pending the disposal of the main civil action or until any further order from the court.
Some good news for Petaling Jaya residents. The Say No to PGD Link collective protest is finally becoming a reality with the Selangor state government putting a stop to the elevated highway project today.
The Selangor government has decided to scrap the proposed Petaling Jaya Dispersal Link highway. Caretaker Menteri Besar Amiruddin Syari said this was because the administration was not satisfied with the submitted plan, particularly with the social impact assessment report. In a statement today, Amiruddin said his administration is dissatisfied with the plan because it does not fulfill the conditions set by the state government. He said that even though a concession agreement was signed between the federal government and the developer in April 2020, the developer was required to conduct an environmental, social and traffic impact assessment first. Previously, Amiruddin announced that the PJD link has only been given conditional approval. He said that should it fail to meet the requirements, the project will share the same fate with Kinrara Damansara Expressway project, which was scrapped in 2015. Several Petaling Jaya residents groups have raised concerns that the PJD link would be a repackaging of the KIDEX project. The residents have since hauled authorities to court over an alleged refusal to hand over the EIA and other documents related to PJD link. The proposed 25.4-kilometer PJD link was meant to connect the Sprint Highway in Damansara to the Bukit Jalil Highway in Bandar Kinrara.
In conjunction with state elections from now to 13th August, you can now access Malaysia Kini for free when you register with us. We want to keep all Malaysians informed so that you can make your choice wisely with your ballots. Click the link in the descriptions below or scan the QR code on the screen to enjoy reading Malaysia Kini for free. Moving on to Kini News, PAS has issued a gag order to all its members from making any public statements on the party's internal affairs in any form, in light of the 6 states' elections. PAS Secretary General Taqiyuddin Hassan has prohibited all party members from making comments publicly, including matters related to state election candidates. In a statement last night, he said any questions or disputes that arise must be resolved through internal channels. He reminded party members that candidate selections process was done according to clear provisions under PAS constitutions and must go through many levels. Therefore, he said, any statements that could risk affecting support for Perikatan Nasional must be stopped immediately to prevent PAS disciplinary actions. While Taqiyuddin did not refer to any specific incidents, his statement followed 2 recent internal disputes that went viral. In Kelantan, a kin of the late Nik Aziz accused PAS Vice President Muhammad Amar of being the mastermind in the absence of Nik Abdul's name from PN's candidate list. Over in Penang, PAS State Secretary Zuri Ismail, in a now-deleted Facebook statement, had said it was not true that the party had given up a Malay majority seat to be contested by Gerakan President Dominic Lau. Instead, he claimed to have evidence to show that the move was done by the PN central leadership. An X8 has jumped to a former Prime Minister's defence over the 38 million ringgit renovation works at Seri Perdana during the latter's administrations following criticism against the spending. Muhyiddin Yassin's political aide said that the renovations and repairs initiated by the former Prime Minister for Seri Perdana were justified. In a statement on Facebook, Marzuki Muhammad said that he was involved in the matter as Muhyiddin's chief private secretary. According to Marzuki, the main problem at Seri Perdana is leaks which have damaged the roof, ceiling, walls and floorings. He was also told that the kitchen cannot be used and that there are wiring problems. He added that Seri Perdana was supposed to be an official residence, but no Prime Minister has stayed there since the Najib Razak administration because it was in a poor state. Marzuki was responding to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's speech on Saturday night. Anwar, during his campaign speech in Selangor, criticised Muhyiddin for spending 38 million ringgit on repairs.
Seri Perdana ni memang macam istana, tahu tak? Berapa diperbaiki? 38 juta ringgit. Sekarang, diam. Ni mana Ustaz Pai? Cuba cakap, cuba bagi jawab saya. Di antara orang tak cukup makan, orang tak ada kerja, orang OKU, orang miskin, kamu pilih 38 juta buat rumah kamu. Allahu Akbar. Apa jenis manusia ni?
It is unfair for any individual to continue writing on or use Najib Razak's name, said his daughter, Nooryana Najwa. This came after a group of his staunch supporters publicly declared their support for Perikatan Nasional ahead of the state polls. Najib Abdul Razak has reportedly distanced himself from a group claiming to be his supporters who have been critical of the UMNO leadership and supportive of Perikatan Nasional. This was conveyed via a message that Najib's daughter, Nooryana Najwa, received from the imprisoned former Premier yesterday. In a Facebook post, Nooryana said Najib wishes to stress that Syed Muhammad Imran and former Umno Youth leader Wan Azri Wan Deris, also known as Papa Gomo, do not represent him or his supporters. Nooryana added that Najib's official positions will only be conveyed on his official social media pages through messages from his lawyers. Last week, Syed Muhammad Imran held a gathering of Bosku supporters who were disappointed with UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi for being cowardly quiet and having no desire to seek justice for Najib. He also urged Najib supporters to support Perikatan Nasional to get justice for the former Premier. Syed Muhammad Imran is set to hold another event tonight together with Papa Gomo. Previously, Najib's son Muhammad Nazifuddin claimed that the Bosku supporters group was trying to capitalize on the state elections for their own gains. Meanwhile, the pro-Najib group remains steadfast in its stand to support Perikatan Nasional in the state election. Syed Muhammad Imran today said that his associations will not back down. Speaking to Malaysia Kini, he said no one can change their stand because the organisation is not funded by anyone, not even Najib. He also stressed that their struggle is sincere for the former Prime Minister. He added that the supporters felt cheated and disappointed with UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, who has no desire to seek justice for the Najib. Najib is serving a 12-year prison sentence after being convicted in the SRC International case and facing a corruption trial related to the 1MDB scandal. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news update. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Pia. Thanks for watching.